Hi, this is Sean D'Souza, and you're listening to the 3-Month Vacation Podcast. This podcast isn't some magic trick about how to work less. Instead, it's about how to really enjoy the work that you do and to enjoy your vacation time. Hi, it's Sean D'Souza, and you're listening to the 3-Month Vacation. In the 1930s, 98% of American families were coffee drinkers. Out of those 98%, 15% were children, and 4% of children were under the age of 6. Did that get your attention? Well, that's what we'd call the first 50 words. These are the first 50 words that you would put in any article. In fact, when I get on stage, I use the first 50 words for my presentation. Instead of saying hello, good morning, or it's nice to have you here, what you're really trying to do is get that client to listen to you when you're on stage. Get that client to listen to you when they're reading their email. That's what the first 50 words is all about. So I'll give you a few more examples, and these I've used on stage, not on email, but you could use them just as easily in your articles, in email, on stage, in your webinars, everywhere. You want to snap the audience out of whatever it is they are doing. Last year I said, Will Smith's movies are the highest grossing in Hollywood, and not a single movie choice was a fluke. In fact, Will Smith has a formula. See, you want to know more. This year I said, in 2010, we sold our copywriting course online. Out of our list of over 20,000 people, only 4 signed up. It was a moment that changed our strategy forever. This is the power of the first 50 words. You can get that audience to listen. Now, I'm asking you to listen to this episode and see how you can improve your first 50 words. And that brings us to the end of this episode. What's happening in Psychotactics land? There's a Singapore workshop on landing pages, and it shows you how there are elements in the landing pages that you need to put together. Now, a lot of people start up at the top. They start with the headlines. They get so focused on the headlines. And really, you need to go way down to the bullets. And that's how I show people to write a sales page. Start with the bullets. How do you take those bullets, put them in the headlines? How do you take those bullets, put them in the uniqueness? How do you use some of those bullets for your bonuses? It's incredible how much use well-written bullets can be. So that's what the course is about. It's on the 11th to the 13th of April 2018. It's in Singapore, and it's a very easy domain name and very easy link, really. It's psychotactics.com/landing pages. The second thing that you need to consider, especially as we are coming to the end of this year, is chaos planning. As I mentioned in a couple of podcasts earlier to this one, we seem to plan without taking chaos in mind. And every single day we have chaos. So why not accept chaos as your friend? And you can find this at the Psychotactics site. You can find Chaos Planning, the book, read it, and I think it will change your life. It's a very easy to read book, and it does that little tweak in your planning that makes all the difference. That's me, Sean D'Souza, saying bye for now. Bye-bye. Still listening? We're often known as the 5 monument people. So we're on vacation right now, and this has been recorded in advance. And we're called 5 monument people because that's what we do. We go to a place. We usually stick around for anywhere between 3 to 7 days. And we tick off our 5 monuments. And when we're done with the 5 monuments, well, then we eat, we drink, we rest a lot, and I tend to read a lot of books that are fiction, a lot of novels, a lot of stuff, historical stuff, like stuff about Sri Lanka, for instance. If I'm in the country, then I will read about Sri Lanka. And that's how we tend to spend our vacation. I don't really read any business books. In fact, It's not I don't really read. I don't read any business books while I'm away. That's what I do when I'm here in Auckland at work. So I completely detach myself from any of the stuff that would get me back into work mode. And of course, painting. I do a lot of painting, watercolors in my Moleskine book. We have lots of time to do all that painting because once you're done with 5 monuments, which is pretty quick, it's very easy. In fact, we have friends in Washington, D.C., and they have literally driven us past 5 monuments going, that's monument 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're done. I know it sounds bizarre, especially for those of you who like to savor your monuments, but we're the 5 monument people, and we're now on vacation. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.